Alrighty, hello, welcome to the weather updates. 9:30, December 30th, 2020. And if I sound a little tired, is because more construction in an apartment in my building woke me up at 8 in the morning. So, yeah, banging, drilling, jackhammering, all that lovely stuff. But anyway, we're going to look at the weather right now. 42 at Central Park. We're going to first look at the low temperatures. They did actually put a graphic for the low temperatures on the Twitter, so we're going to look at that. Good thing the weather service did that. Hopefully they'll have West Hampton in here. Yes, they do. So you can see it was pretty chilly in West Hampton and Dwarf Pines last night. 16 degrees, 22 at Shirley. Farmingdale was down to 24. Islip was also down to 22. So pretty even in the city it got down to 28. So pretty chilly night across the area for the morning of Wednesday, December 30th. Excuse me. Let's look at the current temperatures across the area right now because it got a lot warmer than that. I'm also curious to see what it got down to in Toms River, so we'll have to look at the low for there too as well. West of Toms River and the Pine Barrens, of course. Right now it's 41 degrees. And sorry, tired. It did get up to 44 today in Toms River, and it got down to 16. That's very interesting that the low in west of Toms River and the Pine Barrens was the exact same low that West Hampton had. Very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But it was a warmer day today with the southwest winds across the area. So let's see what it hit today at Islip. See what the high was today at Islip. So right now it's 43. And it looks like the high was 43. So temperatures have been rising. Actually, during the day it was in the around 40, and the evening temperatures have been rising. So that warmer air is moving into the area right now. And if you look at the radar, you'll see some rain off to the north. And if you look at the satellite here in the corner, you'll see that front approaching. So let's go take a look at the models, and we're going to go to the upper air. And well, actually, let me just look at this satellite, so you can get a better idea. That's kind of a small satellite picture. You can get an idea of this front that is approaching from the north. You can see it's moving very slow. So let's start with the upper air here, and we'll go to the it's always good when you look at the upper air to look at the North American view, because I think it just gives a wider view as to what's happening. So you can see that ridge in the east that we have, which is leading to the warm-up. And we have this high that's going to try to build down for New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, which will protect us from that LLJ. We won't be getting a bad LLJ. But you can see there's a trough in the southwest, and you can see the whole Pacific flow, a Pacific-dominated flow that we have. Even though we've got the blocking in Greenland developing, we've got this Pacific-dominated flow, which is not good. Though toward the end of the period, it looks like things might be changing a little bit, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. But right now, we've got this kind of dull pattern that we're in. I'm not even going to bother looking at the European at this point. Let's go back to the CONUS and look at the GFS surface, and we'll see what's going on at the surface here. So as we head into Thursday, you'll see that this front here's the cold front and a high to the north here, is going to try to push south of the area. So we'll have some light rain for the early part of the day, and then I think later on in the afternoon we should dry out and be done with the rain. And this high tries to build in, actually does wind up building into our area on New Year's Day. So we won't have to deal with any rain at all on New Year's Day. We might actually have some sunshine. And then the rain moves in after 7 p.m. on New Year's Day. And then we're going to have a rainy night, and that rain's going to linger into the first part of Saturday. Then that moves out. But you can see that Atlantic ridge, which means here comes another storm system, another low, which is going to be similar setup again. We start Sunday off dry, and then we're going to deal with some rain, I think, Sunday night. And you can see even some snow upstate there, not that far away from us. Looks like there's a coastal low development, but the air is not cold enough, so I don't think we're going to see any snow out of it. That moves away, and then we should have fair weather Monday and Tuesday with the high building in, and then as we head, here comes the next front. But you'll notice no snowstorms here being predicted here for our area. So let's take a closer look at the regional view here on the GFS. And again, there is your light rain. And I want to go look at the NAM because we're going to look at that light rain on the NAM first as it moves through. So you can see here comes the front. Little light rain, probably around 7, probably 7, 8. In the morning rush hour, it's going to probably linger until the late morning hours, and then finally moves away to the south by noon, and then we should be drying out, and that high builds in. You can see that high building in here on the NAM quite easily. Keeps us dry on New Year's Day, and then the rain approaches after 7 p.m. NAM's a little slow with the movement of the rain, holding the high in a little more. So we may not actually have any rain until later, like maybe after 8 or 9 o'clock. Starts over New Jersey first, then moves up over Long Island. You'll see there's some colder air to the north where they may start as snow and freezing rain. But that kind of gets pushed away, except over the extreme northern New England, where if you're in Maine, North New Hampshire, Vermont, upstate New York, you could be getting some snowfall out of it. But for the rest of us, we'll be dealing with that overnight rain, and then that moves out by later Saturday. So that is the NAM. We'll also take a look at this on the HRRR model as well. So hopefully we have the 0Z HRRR, and we do, so that's good. So again, take a look at this on the HRRR. Again, here comes this boundary, this backdoor front, if you can call it that. It's approaching from the north. Again, you can see the showers for the first part of Thursday, and then they should eventually push to the south slowly. By the afternoon, we should dry it out with this high building in and bringing us some nicer weather. And as far as Friday goes, here's Friday, and you can see the HRRR brings in the rain a little earlier, more well over New Jersey, more like 7 p.m. All right, so that gives you an idea of what's going to happen here, and we're going to look at the temperatures as well, because again, the temperatures show where this front is. So here we go for tomorrow. You see, it starts off in the it starts dropping as that front comes in. You can see as we get into the evening, temperatures drop into the 30s, and then we get down to around freezing for Friday morning, New Year's Day morning, and then New Year's Day we are around 40 degrees, upper 30s to around 40. So it'll be around average before it starts warming up again. So let's go to the GFS here, and we'll go ahead and take a look at this. So again, here's the front. Again, you can see the cool air pushes in for Friday, but then here comes the warm air trying to surge into our area on Saturday with that rain, and it has temperatures getting up into the mid 50s, so it will be mild and well above normal on Saturday. The next front comes through, and then the next low passes to our south. We'll have a northeast flow, so that'll keep temperatures cooler on Sunday, probably upper 30s to around 40 with that chilly rain. And then for Monday, we are around 40, so still close to normal, maybe slightly above normal. But then we go above normal on Tuesday with mid 40s Tuesday, mid 40s Wednesday, Thursday, maybe 50 in Jersey, probably mid 40s for us. Friday, we cool down again to the upper 30s. But no, like I said, no real cold air in sight with any of this. We'd have to wait maybe until later in the period when things become more favorable. No really cold air, but we have a couple of really warm days, but it won't be dramatically above normal. At least we won't have to deal with that LLJ that was originally predicted. And we'll look at the dew points, and I'll show you again that we're not going to have to deal with that LLJ at all. So if you look at the dew points here, you can see here's tomorrow. You see we start off with the southwest wind, and then as we get into the day, you see the winds go more northwesterly, and then the dew points drop into the 20s there. So you get to see what's going on there with that. And then you can see here is that storm passing. You see the core of that humidity goes to the south. So we go into Saturday. You see early in the day, the dew points start dropping with the west winds. Here Sunday, you see the northeast wind, that storm pass. You can actually see the storm reflected very well on the dew points. And then the dew points drop off again later in the week. So we shouldn't have to deal with too much of that humidity. Like I said, we're not going to get that LLJ, and that's very good news that we're not getting it. So let's go to the upper air here. And we'll first start with the GFS, I guess. So you can see, not the upper air, the skies. So plenty of clouds tomorrow, obviously. And maybe we'll get some sunshine. Probably won't be clear on Friday, but we'll get some sunshine probably, and then some high clouds. Then more clouds for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's going to be kind of junky after that. So maybe we're going to be dealing with clouds a lot. Unfortunately, with the kind of pattern we're in, a lot of cloudy days. The GFS, at least that's the GFS depiction on that. I was hoping maybe the NAM could clear us out for Friday. I don't think this is the 0Z NAM we've been looking at, and I don't think this is going to go for. Actually, it is going. We do have some information, and so here we go. It tries to clear us out. It actually tries to. This is the 0Z NAM. Go to the 18Z. Here's Friday morning. It tries to clear us out, so maybe we'll have some sunshine, but I think we'll be dealing with some high clouds. It won't be a nice blue sky. Oh, sure, it would be lovely if Friday we had another clear day, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. We'll look at the RGEM as well and see if maybe that'll clear us out. But this is the RGEM model, so you can clearly see that front trying to. It really does try, but that Cirrus is just off to the southwest. It may, like I said, we may get lucky. If this is just a little further south, we could have a clear day across the island. The sun will be out. Either way, you will see the sun, but there will be high clouds around, and then those high clouds increase throughout the day, and then the showers come at night. So that's pretty much what we got here with the weather. I probably won't be doing a weather update tomorrow night, so have a happy new year, and my next weather update will be next year. So you have a great day. Take care, or a great night, I should say, and thanks for watching.